Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create Pipedrive person from Google Sheets. So I'm a part of a sales team and I use Google Sheets to manage my lead details. So here in this case, I want whenever I add a new detail in my Google Sheets row, automatically using that detail, a new person should be created in my Pipedrive account so that I can follow up with that lead. So here to build this connection, I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create Pipedrive person from Google Sheets row. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I run a sales team and I use Google Sheets to track my leads and client information. So whenever I add a new lead to my sheet, I need to make sure that this information is updated in my CRM system, that is Pipedrive, so that we can follow up with the lead effectively. So here to build this connection, I need to connect my Google Sheets with my Pipedrive account, and by integrating my Google Sheets with Pipedrive, I can automatically create a new person in Pipedrive whenever I add a new row to my Google Sheets. So here this automation saves me time and ensures that all our lead information is always up to date in our CRM, making it easier for me to manage and track our sales opportunities. So here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as How to Create Pipedrive Person from Google Sheets. And here I'm going to select my folder as Google Sheets. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. It's like having a powerful and flexible digital workbook that you can access from any device with an internet connection. People use Google Sheet because it's super convenient for collaborating with others in real time. Whether you are tracking expenses, creating project plans, analyzing data, or working on a group assignment, Google Sheets make it easy to work together and stay organized. Plus, it integrates seamlessly with other Google apps like Google Drive and Google Forms, making it a go-to tool for personal and professional use. So here in my Google Sheets trigger, I'm going to select my trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row, so that whenever a new row data is added in my Google Sheets, automatically Pabbly Connect should receive a response. And here you can see I have received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL. Here I've already logged in my Google Sheets account, and here you can see the spreadsheet which I've created with the name leads data. So now here I'm going to connect this Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in order to send my lead details to Pabbly Connect. So here to build this connection, firstly I'm going to click on this extensions given over here, and from here I'm going to click on this add-on, and here under add-ons I'm going to select get add-ons. Now here in this Google Workspace Marketplace, I'm going to search for an add-on that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And then you have to install this add-on in your Google Sheets. So here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets. So moving back, and after installing this add-on in your Google Sheets, you have to follow the same steps. So once you have installed this add-on, then you have to click on this extensions again, and then you will be able to see an option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks over here. So from here you have to click on this initial setup given over here. And here under initial setup, you can see it is asking me for a webhook URL and trigger column. So here for this webhook URL, we are going to enter the webhook URL we have received in our Pabbly's workflow. So I'm going to enter it. So this is my webhook URL, and then here it is asking me for a trigger column. So the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here in my Google Sheets, you can see my last data column is column C. So here I'm going to enter my trigger column as column C. And now here after entering both the details, I'm going to click on the submit given over here. And here you can see it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up the webhook URL inside our Google Sheets. So now after setting up this connection, moving back to Pabbly's window. And here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to add a test data in our Google Sheets row. So for that, let me take you back to my Google Sheets. And now here I'm going to enter a dummy data and do a test submission. But here before entering a dummy data, you have to follow another very important step so that whenever a new data is added in our Google Sheets row, automatically Pabbly Connect should receive a response. So for that, you have to click on this extensions given over here. And from here, you have to click on this Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And then you have to turn on this send on event. So by turning it on, then whenever we are going to add a new data in our Google Sheets row, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to receive a response. So we have successfully turned it on. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a tick in front of send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. So now here I'm going to enter dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the full name, I'm going to enter the name as demo user. Here I'm going to enter a random phone number. And here I'm going to enter the email as demo@pabblytudes.com. And here you can see we have successfully entered our data over here. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the trigger column, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, scrolling little down, row index, phone number, full name and email. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. And here I'm going to select my action application as Pipedrive. So Pipedrive is a sales management tool that helps businesses track and manage their sales process. It's like having a digital sales pipeline where you can see all your deals, tasks, and customer interactions in one place. People use Pipedrive because it makes it easy to organize sales activities, follow up with leads, and close deals more effectively. Its user-friendly interface and customizable features help sales teams stay focused and boost productivity, making it a popular choice for managing and growing sales efforts. So here in my Pipedrive action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a person, so that whenever a new row data is added in my Google Sheets, automatically using that detail, a new person should be created in my Pipedrive account. And now here to connect my Pipedrive with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Pipedrive account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me for a API token. So here, following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my Pipedrive account. And from here, I'm going to click on my profile icon given over here. And from here, I'm going to select personal preferences. And under personal preferences, you can see we have received the option for API. So I'm going to open it, and then I'm going to click on this generate new token. And then I'm going to copy this API key, moving back to Pabbly's workflow. And here I'm going to enter the API token. So here I've successfully entered the token, and now I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me for name, phone, email and some other fields. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to add a new data in our Google Sheets row, automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map my lead's name. So for that I'm going to select full name. Moving forward, here for the label I'm going to select the label as customer. Moving forward, here for the phone number I'm going to map the lead's phone number. Here I'm going to map the lead's email. Moving forward, here this organization, owner and some other fields are not a required field. So here I'm going to leave them blank. But if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new person in our Pipedrive account. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new person in a Pipedrive account with the name demo user, label as customer, email as demo@pabblytudes.com and a random phone number. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation with a real-time example to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to add a new data in our Google Sheets row. And for that, let me take you back to my Google Sheets. So here I'm going to enter another dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the full name, I'm going to enter the name as test lead. Here I'm going to enter a random phone number. And here for the email, I'm going to enter the email as test@pabblytudes.com. So here I've successfully added a new detail. So now let's go and check our Pipedrive account. And here you can see we have successfully created a new person over here with the name test lead, label as customer, email as test@pabblytudes.com and a random phone number. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Google Sheets and our action as Pipedrive. So that whenever a new data is added in our Google Sheets row, automatically using that detail, a new person should be created in our Pipedrive account. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.